Hello everyone. Today on Binky's Gaming Thoughts, I want to share my thoughts and opinions on the glitches in the animation for Mass Effect Andromeda. Before I get into it, I'm testing my touchpad tablet, so feel free to give me feedback. I'm testing it in low light at night with spotlights on close-up medium shot just to see how it is, and I'm testing the audio at the same time, so go ahead and give me feedback on the video and on the audio if you want. So yeah, I wanted to do some research before voicing an opinion about this because I want to know exactly what's going on with Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't have the game yet. I haven't been able to acquire it and play it, but I've seen spoiler videos already. I kind of decided what I'm gonna do. I know my writer is gonna have green hair, duh. But I heard a lot about the glitches that are going on, and so I wanted to research what was happening. So I think there are two things that's going on that people are talking about a lot, and it's the animation and the female writer look. So for the female writer look, I did some research, and there was a patch on day 0 that changed her face. And I saw a picture, and before the patch, she looks very realistic. And after the patch, she looks a little bit cartoony. Her eyes are a little bit bigger. Her lips are a little bit plumper. So she looks a bit more like a Disney character, I'd say. I don't know why they did this patch. If they wanted to revert, they could do another patch. It would totally be fixable. But since it was a patch that changed her face, obviously it's deliberate. But who made the decision and why, I don't know. And as for the glitch, there's something going on with the eyebrows and the eyes. Like they all, you know, and there's a smile going on. So everyone's staring at everyone kind of in a kind of creepy way. I keep looking there because the camera's there, like the lens is there, and it's just strange. If my eyes keep darting off like a Mass Effect Andromeda character, you know. so so that's an interesting glitch in the animation with the eyes and the face and the smile. I think a patch could easily fix that because we've seen patches fix much bigger issues. I hear that it's not all the time, but most of the videos I've seen that have gameplay footage, I see this. Although I've seen YouTubers create really beautiful female writers, so there is a way to bypass these glitches in the character creator. I've seen handsome male writers, so similar to in Inquisition, Dragon Age Inquisition, how the main character, the playable character, always looks like he or she is scowling. So I would always lift the eyes up a little bit and the eyebrows a little bit more than looked realistic in character creation. And then in the cutscenes, it looked better. So I'm guessing the opposite is required for Mass Effect Andromeda. But I think a patch can fix this. I don't know why they did some of these changes, but I think the issue is that BioWare Montreal is one of the smaller locations, but it has some really good experienced people also. So some of these changes are definitely deliberate. I also heard things about the script, that some of the things are not, so some of the lines are strange, how they're delivered and stuff like that. So I think it just, there were a lot less people on the team than for other projects, but I think all in all, a lot of things can be fixed. The visual things can be fixed with a patch, and they I think they're going to take this as a learning experience and say, "Oh, okay." Because what we fans and gamers want is a realistic human look. Our standards have gone up significantly. You go from a game like Dragon Age Inquisition to Mass Effect Andromeda, and it looks less realistic. It looks more cartoony. I remember going from my 360 to my Xbox One for Dragon Age Inquisition, and I saw the difference. I saw how significantly different the faces were for each companion, for the playable characters. A human's face has little nooks and grooves in the skin, and blotches in the skin tone. Like right now I'm not wearing makeup, so you see I'm very white here and I'm very red here. I don't know if it's translating in the through the touchpad, but there are a lot of details. So in Dragon Age Inquisition, people look more realistic. And in cutscenes, when you see close-ups of their faces, you see, like their fine lines, or the wrinkles of their older details. Everything, the voicing is synced, and everyone looks as though they could be an actor that was just transformed into digital format, because it looks so realistic. Of course, it's not as realistic as a movie, but it looks relatively realistic. And so our standards have gone significantly high. And even if you compare Dragon Age, even on the Xbox 360 or the PS3, to Dragon Age 2, in Dragon Age 2, a lot of the complexion, a lot of the faces looked lisse, as we say, very smooth, very lacking in realistic detail. Very realistic, very well done, but compared to Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox 3, on the Xbox One or the PS4, there is a lot of detail, and that makes a very rich, realistic movie type look. And so that's what we expect now as gamers from BioWare. And so that they didn't deliver exactly what we expected, I think it's normal that a lot of people were disappointed, and that took them a bit away from the story. I'll have to play the game myself to kind of get a feel of it all myself, but let me know what you guys thought of it as well, and how you guys, your thoughts about these glitches. Now, since I haven't played the game, I'd like to know from you guys if there was anything major, anything really weird in the script that you noticed. But I think it's normal that there will be, errors in the script and like issues with the script that will be overlooked, that will get overlooked. It's normal. It happens. And I don't think, unless it's all the time for every single character, I don't think it's something that can really take away from the immersion into the story. I think what takes away the most from the immersion of the story is these glitches, these creepy eyes looking glitches. And I think a patch can fix that. But yeah, I wanted to do a bit of research, because I heard people say all sorts of things about it, and I was like, I just want to figure out whether these changes deliberate, which they were, and whoever made this decision, they made it, and the change was made. So now the question is, are they gonna fix it? And since a lot of fans are complaining about this glitch, I think they're gonna fix it. The game just came out, so usually a patch for something like this, if they're gonna fix this glitch for the whole game. Was there a game that had a huge patch? Well, I mean, Star Wars: The Old Republic, sometimes there are patches that come a year later to fix certain issues. So I don't know how long we're going to wait for this patch, if they're going to make a patch. But I think they would make a patch. You know, as gamers, this is our time to speak up, to give, to give feedback. But when we give feedback, it's important to give critical feedback in a diplomatic fashion. Because these are people, especially when the game is freshly out, these are people who have worked on the project for a long time. And when you receive criticism, it's normal to receive criticism. If you're in this business, you will be criticized. But there are ways to give constructive feedback, and that can be very helpful. And as gamers, this is our time to say, okay, listen, BioWare, I don't know what you were thinking. No offense. We love your games, but fix this, and do not make the same mistake with Dragon Age 4. We need to let BioWare know that, I think they know, but we need to let them know that we expect a patch. We expect this to be fixed, and we expect them to learn from this and to figure out what went wrong, why certain decisions were made that made certain changes, like to female writer and stuff like that, and why there was this glitch in this design, why the faces, why the animation was designed this way, and so that they can fix that and they can know that for the future games. And I think this is an opportunity for BioWare to really pinpoint, okay, so this was a big game done at BioWare Montreal. Maybe BioWare Montreal has less experience. Okay, who do we need to put over there to fix this issue? Who do we need to bring back here? Who do we need to remove, like hire, fire, whatever they do. I don't know what they do, but to do whatever they do so that future games, I heard people say, oh, close BioWare Montreal. I don't think the solution is to close BioWare Montreal. I think a company and a branch that's young has the opportunity to grow and to really establish itself well. It will make mistakes. And it's a shame that Mass Effect Andromeda is has many of those mistakes. So it's one example of this learning curve, but the solution is not to remove completely, unless everything they do will end up being a flop, then that's a different story. But, I'm confident that for Dragon Age 4, they will keep a lot of this in mind, and they're like, okay, But I think also what they've done for Dragon Age so far is different than what they were doing for the Mass Effect franchise. So they kind of did this apart from the rest, and I think they're gonna know how to fix it and how to, keep things efficient, do what they need to do, but also give the fans what we're expecting now. There are a lot of things that we're expecting. Our expectations are a lot higher than they were 5 years ago. So that's what I think about it. It doesn't matter the reasons behind these glitches or the reasons behind these changes. What matters is the result and whether gamers in general are happy with it or not, and whether they're gonna fix it or not. What matters now is, are they gonna fix it or are they gonna leave it as is? I think that's, it doesn't matter to me the why, the how, are you gonna fix it? Because I'd like it to be fixed. If they make an announcement that it's gonna be fixed, then I'm gonna wait for the fix before I play the game type thing, So are they going to fix it and how soon are they going to fix it? And I think it's important that they fix it, because I think if they don't, I think they're going to lose momentum with the fans. I think they're going to lose some gamers are not going to appreciate that. And I think the company might suffer if they don't fix it, because the gamers want better quality than what has been delivered. That's just me personally, what I think. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the video and audio quality of this thing. Let me know what you guys think of the quality of the animation in Mass Effect Andromeda. And like I said, to me it doesn't matter why these things were. It is what it is. This is the result. And gamers aren't happy. So are you going to fix it? Please fix it. And when are you going to fix it? So let me know what you guys think. And I'm repeating myself because that's what I do. And yeah, so like the video if you like it. It's an experimental Binky's Thoughts video. And yeah, I'll be doing more Dragon Age videos very soon, obviously, every week. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Be sure to check out some of my other stuff. And remember to buy video games at a discounted price and support me at no additional cost to you. Just follow my G2A affiliate link. To learn more how that can help you as well, you can watch my full explanation video on that. Thanks for tuning in.